Elias and Lukas are twins who are going to visit their estranged mother. The father drops them off, but says that he is not going to go in as their mother is not ready to see him. They start to look through the house and call her, but she doesn't reply. They reach her bedroom, but it's in a filthy state and rotten food is lying everywhere. Suddenly, she comes out with her entire face covered in bandages. The twins get spooked to see her, but she says that there is nothing to be scared of as she just got plastic surgery done. Elias says that their father didn't say anything about it, but she says that he doesn't know about it, and it could be their little secret. Elias and Lukas are unpacking when Lukas asks about his mother's face. Elias mocks her, but pisses Lukas off. Just then, Mother comes inside the room as she has bought a gift for them. She says that there are a few house rules that they need to follow as her surgery heals. She says that no visitors are allowed in the house. All the blinds should stay closed at all times to prevent the sun from entering. They must never enter her personal rooms, and the barn is also prohibited. They're a little suspicious, but don't argue with her. Elias gives her the drawing as a present, but the moment she sees it, something changes in her. The twins are playing on a phone that their dad has given them. Mother says that they should get ready for bed, but they say that they are not tired. She then watches a film with them as Elias tries to be close to her. She puts them to bed, but Elias asks her to sing their lullaby. Mother refuses to do so, stating that they're grown-ups now. He asks Lukas if he is sensing something weird about their mother, but he says that she is just warming up to them. He then starts to sing the lullaby for him, but his mother gets agitated when she hears it. They are playing when Elias suddenly sees the barn. He starts to go there as Lukas tries to stop him. He finds all their old toys inside. Suddenly, he finds a wall drenched with blood, which raises his suspicion. But Lukas calls him back. Mother suddenly comes there and reprimands him for going inside. He tries to say that Lukas is with him as well, but she pushes him away and says that they are not to step foot outside the house. Elias tells Lukas that it was blood that he saw, but he ignores it. At night, he has dreams about someone crying in the barn and hears a gunshot. He wakes up and sees that he has wet his bed. He goes out and hears Mother talking to someone over call. She says that Lukas is always with him and she needs to get rid of him as she can't keep pretending. Just then, the wood creaks and she gets alerted. But before he gets caught, he makes it to the bed. Elias tells Lukas everything in the morning, but they have to put a stop to their discussion as Mother comes there. Just then, she gets a call from an unknown number and goes back to the bedroom. They try to eavesdrop, but fail to hear anything. They come up with a plan and use a cell phone to hear her conversation. Mother is drunk and passed out, and seizing the opportunity, they get inside her bedroom. They start to look through her things and find medicine that causes drowsiness. He then hides it under the bed, but just then Mother gets up. He sees that Mother keeps all their pictures out of her sight. Just then, they hear her walking upstairs and hide inside the closet. She gets inside, but doesn't suspect a thing. She plays some music and starts to feel herself as she used to be an actress. Elias watches everything from hiding. Just then, he notices that Mother has thrown away the picture that he had made for her, which breaks his heart. She then starts to smoke and gets inside the washroom, but doesn't know that Elias is hiding right below the counter. She then removes her mask, but Elias fails to see her face. On her way out, she sees the picture and rips it apart in anger. He tells Lukas everything and says that he saw her smoking even when she was against it. Suddenly, Lukas says that she refused to sing them the lullaby because she did not know the words. Elias is perplexed, but Lukas says that she is not their mother. He says that they have never even seen her face, and it makes doubt creep in Elias's mind. They click a picture of her and see that her eyes are blue. But in a previous picture, she had green eyes. Lukas says that it is proof enough that she is an imposter. They try to call their father, but even his phone is out of reach. Just then, she knocks on the door. She says that she has made dinner for them and apologizes for misbehaving with him earlier. But Elias refuses to open the door. Elias is awake at night, watching a video of how they used to be. Suddenly, Mother breaks into the room. She wakes him up and asks him to submit his phone. She says that he has been trying to call his dad, and she's not going to have that. She takes the phone and runs downstairs. She destroys it and says that anytime they disobey her, they will have to pay a price for it. They are left horrified by her behavior. At night, both of them hear Mother crying frantically. Elias goes out to check on Mother. He finds her sleeping inside a bathtub. He tries to take off her mask, but she catches him red-handed. He strikes her and runs away from there. He gets into the room, but Mother follows. When he refuses to open the door, she breaks in. She says that she has done everything that she was supposed to, but he refuses to listen. Elias suddenly says that she is not his mother. She is left bewildered, but he says that mothers are not like her, and they hate her. She slaps him and takes him out, but locks up Lukas. She sprays him with cold water and forces him to say, "You are my mother," and he finally obliges. She gets inside her room and starts to clip her nails. Suddenly, she starts to peel her skin and a monster comes out. Lukas wakes up Elias from his dream and says that they need to leave, as they are not safe there. They leave while the thunderstorm is still going on. They reach the neighbors to ask for help, but no one lives there. They break inside the house, but it's empty. They decide to stay there while the storm stops. Elias remembers his mother, and Lukas says that she is all right and will come to save them. Elias can't sleep at night, so Lukas comforts him. He says that no matter what, he is always going to stay with him since they were together from birth. Elias gets a strange vision in the night again. He gets up in the middle of the night, but Lukas is missing. He starts to look for him, but sees a handprint on the window, which freaks him out. Suddenly, the monster appears there and breaks open the window. It slowly approaches him and attacks. He wakes up with a police officer there. He asks them about what they're doing there. They tell the cop everything and say that somebody is impersonating their mother and they are in danger. The cops discuss something in private and say that they're going to take them to someplace where they will be safe. The cops start to drive them, but they seem to have some ulterior motives. Suddenly, they see that they are on their way home. Elias begs them to stop, but they do not. They see the woman is waiting for them, but they are left shocked to discover that the woman has taken off her mask, and it is their mother. She thanks the cops for bringing the kids back home. The cops say that the neighbors saw them and called. Lukas says that she must have changed her face using plastic surgery, and that's how she fooled the cops. They eavesdrop on the conversation and hear mother denying any allegations of assault. She says that Elias got hurt while playing. She says that he kid imagines things and can't tell what's real and what's fiction. The cops believe her story and leave. Lukas says that they need to try again in the morning, as they are not safe there. Just then, mother gets in the room and says that they are finally alone. She says that they put her through a lot, and it's because of them that she had to take her mask off. She says that she's going to stay with them, and they'll have to learn to accept her. She goes back to her room and breaks down in tears while cleaning her face. The twins walk out of the room, having planned something. She wakes up in the morning and finds herself tied to the bed. The twins get there, and she is horrified as she is at their mercy. He shows her the picture and says how come the color of her eyes is different. She says that it's a headshot where she is wearing green-colored lenses and it's in her purse, but they don't believe it. Lukas says that they should run away, but Elias says that she will find his real mother no matter what. He tortures her with cold water and asks about his mother. She keeps on saying that she is his mother, but he refuses to believe it. Lukas begs for him to leave, but Elias has lost his cool. He shows her the drawing and says that she is nothing like their mother and doting and nurturing, but she is a monster. Suddenly, she breaks down in tears and says that she is his mother, and he knows it. Lukas says that she is never going to tell the truth, and they need to leave. Elias runs downstairs to look for the purse to check the lenses. Lukas says that they're wasting their time, and Elias also fails to find the purse. Lukas finds the purse just then and says that the contacts aren't there. Elias is a bit suspicious, but Lukas says that he will never lie to him. Lukas says that they're going to leave her tied to bed, or she will hunt them down. Lukas goes to pack lunch, and mother calls for Elias. He goes to her reluctantly, and she says that she hasn't been a godmother, but she promises to be better. She begs him to cut her arms loose, and it has started to hurt. He says that he can't, but she says that he should not always listen to his brother. He asks her why she tore up his drawing. She says that it was a mistake, and people do things sometimes that they never intend to. He asks her about why she was so upset, but before she can answer, Lukas comes there. She asks him not to listen to Lukas, but Lukas has a strong hold on him. He says that they need to stop her from lying. Elias puts a sock in her mouth and tapes it shut. Elias feels guilty, but Lukas says that he did the right thing. They're packing to leave, but just then the cops come there, and Lukas asks Elias to get rid of them. The cops ask for their mother, but Elias says that she's not at home. She keeps on screaming, but it's of no help. The cop suspects that something is wrong. She calls his mother, but she is unable to pick up. The cop says that if there's anything wrong, he can always tell her, but he says that everything is fine. The cop is about to leave, but mother drops a lamp, which alerts her. She stops for a second, but leaves eventually. Lukas asks Elias to call an Uber. They are outside when Elias says that he forgot his toothbrush and runs to grab it. He gets back to the house and checks the purse. And to his shock, he finds the lenses. Lukas comes there as well and says that he can explain. He doesn't believe him this time and runs away from there. They get into a scuffle, but she somehow manages to get inside the room. He tells Elias that she is a liar who's going to hurt him, but he doesn't pay any attention and frees her. And just then, Lukas vanishes from her room. She embraces him, and he says that Lukas made him do everything. He says that something is wrong with Lukas, but she promises that she'll fix everything. She says that they're going to go somewhere. Elias looks for Lukas, but he is nowhere to be found. Mother tells him that she wants to show him something, and they leave. They walk through the fields, but Elias stops the moment he sees the barn. She says that everything will be all right and takes him to the barn. They get on top and ask him to look at the wall. He cries in fear and says that he doesn't know what it is. She says that he already knows what it is, and he shouldn't feel guilty about it. She reveals that they were playing in the barn, found a loaded gun. Elias accidentally shot Lukas dead, and from that time onwards, he lost his mental state and started imagining him everywhere. She says he needs to stop pretending and understand the reality, but he pushes her off the ledge. He goes downstairs and sees that she is lying unconscious. The haystack catches fire because of the lantern. He wants to wake her up, but his delusions stop him. He runs away from there as the barn burns to ashes. He breaks down in tears, but just then, both Mother and Lukas come there. They embrace him and say that things are going to finally go back to normal. So that was the recap for the 2014 film Goodnight Mommy. For more recaps like this, stay subscribed to the channel. And if you have liked this video, you may also like this.